So right now I'm on trunk and branch and too close, too far. So I built everything. We started from 1 on 0. We went 1 against 1 guided defender. Then we went 1 against 2 guided defenders. All of those are a load. Now I'm loading again. This is 2 versus 1 guided defender. You don't need the ball. You two you need one. Your teammates, I need one of you over here. 2 on 1. Back up, back up. 2 on 1. Now I'm the help side defender. You're reading trunk or branch. Right? You know what to do if I show you a branch. Now there's 2 more decisions. If I show you a trunk, you can go around and score, or you can pass to a teammate. I'll guarantee you I know exactly what she's going to do. Now she probably won't because she knows what I might be thinking. The reason I like 1 on 0 drills is because there's nobody to pass to. And if you coach girls, they pass too much. If you coach boys, they never pass. So the reason I don't, well, we'll see what happens, but as soon as I come in with a teammate, she's going to pass probably 10 out of 10 times. And I'm not saying it's wrong or bad, but I'm saying if that's your default, and that's what you do every time, then that's not a decision. And depending on where I play, there are times where if I come way out here and show you a trunk, what would happen if you went by the trunk? It's now 2 on what? It's 2 on 0. Tell you the other reason I'm not a super big fan of that pass just in general. You turn it over most of the time. It's either a bad pass, or the person didn't catch it, or the defender that's trailing at the higher levels steals it. Passing, the reason I'm not a super big fan of it is because passing for girls tends to be passive. For boys, they could use a little more of it. All right, so here's the decisions now. Trunk or branch. Now if you see a trunk, there's 2 things you can do. You can go around it and score. Actually, there's 3 things. You can go around it and score, you can go around it and pass, or you can just pass. If you receive a pass, what are you reading from me? Yes, too close, too far. So now we're adding trunk and branch, too close, too far. Ready? Here we go. Next, we're only going to go 1 shot for now. Yep. Okay, I like that idea. I like that. Good. What is it? Go do over. Okay, so here she came. She passed there, and I did this. And she passed it. Right? That's just because that's the default. The default is not a decision. When I'm coming here, am I too close or too far? Too close. What do you do when I'm too close? You drive. I teach every time defense is closing you out, we drive. We drive every time on a closeout. How many closeout drills do you do in your practice that never transfer in a game? Woo! The game's just like Olay defense. Here they go. Woo! Olay, right to the basket. We've been working on closeout drills for the last 2 weeks. How come you can't keep that guy in front of you? Because closeout drills don't transfer in the same way that box-out drills don't transfer. Do you know how hard it is to close out effectively? All of the laws of everything are working against you. You're going this way, and the ball's coming that way. And you're not supposed to give up a drive, and you're not supposed to give up a shot, and you're not supposed to give up a rebound. I never work on closeouts. I work on help side defense. I want someone else to do that. We don't give up 3-point shots. So the goal is, anytime if I'm running at you, you're driving. Ready? So trunk or branch, too close or too far. Here we go. Oh, do over. I think she decided ahead of time, because I don't think I did a very good job of showing you. Here you go. Go. Next. Get ready over there. Yep. This is so, I can't script this any better. I knew when I came out, I'm like, okay, I'm coming out to see if she's going to drive, because I just said drive. And then my mind went, yes, she's going to drive and she's going to go right because she's right-handed. So when I closed out onto her right hand, she crashed right into me. Think about what drill that is that we've done already that just isn't a habit yet. That's a window. She read the wrong window. We love the right window if we're right-handed. So practice a lot on these drills, forcing them to go to the left window. So now we're reading windows also. Ready? Yep. I'm going to save that thought. We'll see what else happens here in just a second. Oh, okay. I love it when she's on offense. I mess her up, but she doesn't put it on the floor. Oh yeah, watch out. I'm ready. Look at this. Look at this quickness. Okay, now I'll say it. We can get a better shot than that. Both of those shots were missed. My guess is, no, I'll put it this way, winning teams at the CIS level, winning teams shoot over 40%. So for you, I don't know what you would need to be a winning team. But what if you could shoot over 25%? How many games would you win? And my guess is, right now, you shoot somewhere between 9 and 13% if you kept track. That's not high enough. Well, the way you get it higher is you take better shots. Who shot that one right over there? That's a layup. I want you to go by me, because I'm coming out. I want you to go by me. So far, the only one that I want to shoot a dribble jumper is you. But someone else can show me if you have that shot in your toolbox. You've shown me, so you can have it. The goal is get to the rim or take a three. For this group, get to the rim or get a three. One of those two. Good, here we go. Good, good. Hang on, seniors moment. Yup. Now what? Now what? Now what? Okay. Her habit is a reverse pivot. See, she likes a reverse pivot. That takes you south, which is not terrible, especially if she can make that shot. I'm okay with that, but she's not going to get fouled there. Maybe that's not necessary. I always teach pivot north first, because that is a tougher shot when you pivot south. But you've shown me you can make it, so you can keep taking it. Oh, I thought you had the time. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's a drive! Okay, that's on my head. It's a good shot. Any shot that goes in is a good shot. So we went from that was 2 versus 1 guided defense. So these are all phase C. These are all phase C drills. Here's the next one I'm going to show you is, this is a phase B, because these are decisions. Now I'm going to show you 2 offensive players versus 2 guided defenders. All right. I got you. You got her. You're going to start with the ball. You're going to pass, and you're going to go too close and too far. Okay? Then, depending on what happens, after you read too close or too far, what are going to be the next reads? Yes, what did I call those? Trunks and branches. As soon as the person guarding you shows trunks and branches, what's your read going to be next? Fine? Yes? Correct? And then what? Then what's going to happen? What's happening now? On the defender getting ready to do what to you? Yes! Closing out. So closing out means too what? Too close or too far. This sequence works like this all the time. Too close or too far, trunk and branch, finding doors, finding windows, too close or too far. And that pattern, decisions keep repeating themselves. Alright? So you're going to go, when she goes by you, like if you go too close, as soon as she goes by, come and play defense with me. Okay. Okay, so this is too close or too far, and trunk and branch. Yep, rebound. Next, we are amazing defenders. Yes. That's a near door. That's what happens when you go near. But it's just her habit. Block everybody on the near door. Block the freaking ball into tomorrow. Just block the foul, and there's no refs. Ready? Stop going to the near door! Because we are amazing near door fenders. We are below average on far, I'm thinking. I'll only speak for myself. Right. Here we go. Now what? Yeah. Right idea? Right idea. She kind of found the door. Too close or too far? Too close or too far? Yeah. Not too far. Oh, stop. That's a pea dribble. Oh. You guys have talked to these before. Am I allowed to say pea dribbles? You should. So, this is what we teach, because it's just a waste of a dribble. You'll see your players do this. A rebound that comes out long, and they do this. Okay? They dribble. Call it a pea dribble, P-E-E, because it's just like peeing on yourself. You're just trying to get your feet out of the way, and you're not going anywhere. And you're going east, kind of east and west, and the hoop is north. So every time we pea dribble, it's a turnover. So the solution is, if there's a long rebound, I pick it up, and now we're playing like this. And I'm looking, are you too close, too far? And now we play. Now I'm a live dribbler. So pea dribbler, trick pea dribbler, ready? That's on this side. Now what? Now what? Yes. Yep. Now what? Okay. 2 more, and then we're notching it up. Do over. So interesting. Where was the defender? In front, beside, or behind? Beside. What door was she going to? Near. The best place to go far is when the defense is beside. She knows you're coming near, and I told her to block. So she's getting ready. So when she's beside you, you're picking it up, looking, just keep going. And now look it. You got all this going on. Now, if I were going to do this in a game, in a practice, this is what I would say. Score on the near door is worth 0. Any other door is worth 3. Game to 5. First team to 5. So you can score on the near door all you want, and you're not ever going to win this game. It's because it's worth 0. So that's how I do it. Same when I said offensive rebounds are worth 2. That's how I emphasize what I want. If you score on the near door, it's a turnover. Near door is a turnover. Here we go. Why do you shoot that? Correct. Sometimes I can use a stern voice and mess them up. Couldn't do it that time. Good job. Okay? Last one. Too close, too far. Now what? Do over. Go way up tight. Okay, sorry, my bad. And force your left. Force it right into me. Yup. Now what? Okay. I'll take that. Did you know what you were that? Or were you thinking, oh, when's she going to go up? I was thinking, when? Yes, exactly. What we call this, I'm glad I just thought of this. It's more important for boys than girls, but at our national level, it's hugely important. When we get under the basket, we call it shooting out of rhythm. What do shot blockers do? They time the rhythm. So when you just go ba-boom up, shot blockers time the rhythm. If you shoot in rhythm, you get your shot blocked, particularly by guys. So if you came in, instead of going 1, 2, 3, what if you came in and went 1, 2? See what I just did? That was a wrong foot. Well, there is no wrong foot in international basketball. What if I come in and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? How's a shot blocker going to time that one? So these are called taking shots out of rhythm. Shot blockers are opportunities. Shot blockers should get fouled out of every single game. If you have a shot blocker you're playing against, you can have him sitting on the bench in the first quarter. He'll be in foul trouble if you shoot out of rhythm. All right. Now I'm going to show you some different ways you can compete.